Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now this is a deck review that I'm doing, another episode in the series of deck reviews that you don't really want to watch, but I really want to share these decks with you because they are so beautiful and you know they're going to give you a lot of insight into things, so please do watch them and you will find that you grow a lot by just even looking at the deck that you see that I present. So just it gives you a lot of insight and enlightenment. So today I'm going to bring you the Sacred Indian Tarot deck. Now I was very drawn to this deck. It's a very beautiful deck and it's a very unusual deck, and it's something, it's novel. It can be given off as a gift to somebody during the Christmas period because it's such a novel, such a different kind of a deck. It is a deck that is done by Rai Kiren, and it's got really all the symbols and images and icons from Indian philosophy in it. And it comes in this lovely red box here and with little pictures on the front of it. And it's got a little bit about the deck behind. This deck is not a full 78 card tarot deck. Rather, it is a 22 card major arcana deck. So it makes reading very easy, especially if you're somebody who just wants to know what the big events that are happening in your life, rather than having to go through the, which are represented by the major arcana, rather than having to go through the minor arcana as well, which just tells you day-to-day events. Major arcana just tells you big life events that happened. So if you're expecting, big energy shifts in your life, or things are happening within your life, and you want to know what is the next big energy shift that's going to happen, then decks like these, or that just have major arcana cards, can give you energies or tell you what big events are going to happen. Now the deck itself also comes in the 78 card version, but I did buy the 22 card major arcana deck, and this is just to get general energy reads or general big shifts, or if I want quick answers, this is the one to use. So as usual, I love boxes. So this comes in a really beautiful, nice, heavy, solid, stable, throw it around the room kind of a box, really. And I absolutely adore it because it's just I'm sure it can withstand a lot of knocks without getting dented and so forth. And it's got a flip top lid, so the lid doesn't fall out whenever you put it aside. Some of the decks have lids that come off, and they tend to fall off when you put them into any kind of storage. So this lid stays on really nicely, and it comes with a beautiful book and the 22 card decks. So you can look inside the box. It's just really nice and very solid. It looks like a lot of time and effort has been made designing this box and actually putting it out. So the book itself is lovely. It's this lovely red, beautiful, vibrant colors. It's got some pictures of the actual cards on the back of it, and the book itself has got 99 pages in it. So it's a 99-page book, and it's about all about this major arcana deck. So it's got the Sacred Indian Tarot written on the front of it, and it's got Kiren Rai on, her name is on it, and it starts off with this lovely picture over here, and it starts giving you ideas or telling you about the tree of life and what it means. And then it gives you the contents of whatever is going on within the deck itself. So if you can see that, I hope I'm not holding it at a weird angle. So it's the pages have got this nice little shiny thing. So like I said, if you're giving it as a gift, it will be very much appreciated because it is so classy. It's done so well. So it tells you about this Indian tarot itself in the first few pages of it, and then tells you about just generally about the tarot and how the tarot embraces Hinduism, or how it pertains to the Indian culture as well. So it goes on. Let's see what's next. So it gives you a little bit of symbology as well, going on to all the different kinds of symbols that are available. All the yantras, you've got the Star of David, and what all these things mean. Because, when you're faced with it, you really have no idea, no clue what was going on, and you have to do a lot of research to find out about it. Then it also tells you about, like, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tree of Life, and a lot of information about that. And it also gives you a little bit about female archetypes as well, because archetypes are very, very important within the Hinduism, or within that symbology, that the religion. So the actual cards itself, so it starts off going on about the cards, and each one has got a nice little color picture over here of the card, and then the actual information itself tells you about interpretation of the card, what the card means in the reverse. And the card is named the Magician, but there's a Indian name underneath. So this is Usha, the saga, and it tells you about who this goddess is. So each card, although it's got the tarot meaning of the card there, it's assigned a goddess name over here. And so they give you what the meaning of this goddess is, and who she is, and what she does. So, and how she affects our lives, how this energy affects our lives. So each card is represented in that kind of way, and I'll take you through the cards, just showing you what the information is. So it gives you a different kind of insight into how to read major arcana cards. Not the usual run-of-the-mill way in which we read all the other tarot decks. So, the Rider-Waite-Smith has got certain kinds of interpretations of it. This gives you a different meaning. It gives you a more wholesome meaning, so that when you're reading the major arcana cards, you can see it in a kind of different way. You have different insights into it. So it goes through all the cards, and it takes you all through the 22 cards over here. I'll show you the whole deck soon. And in the end, it tells you how to read the actual cards themselves. And then it also, what I like, gives you about the different chakras that you have, and interpretations of the chakras. So it can tell you, what the root chakra is, what the base chakra is. It also gives you reversed meanings. So if you draw cards according to the chakra meanings, then it tells you what it means in the reversed form. And I have not seen this before in any of the other decks, where it gives you chakra readings as well as reversed chakra meanings. So that is something quite new, it's quite unique. And it gives you a different spread. So you've got the karmic spread over here. You've got the general 1-card spread, the 3-card spread. It gives you a 5-card spread, some layouts, and how to place the card. This is the Celtic Cross spread as well. So I like this karmic spread. It's a really good spread to be able to see what's coming up for you, or what your destiny is. And in the end, what's really nice is it tells you about each and every single goddess or god that is on the card, and gives you just a quick review of what they mean, and in a table kind of form, and what it means on the card. So, a quick reference is there as well for you if you want to just go to the end of the book and just see what the meanings of the cards are. And here as well gives you, the Fool card right up to the World card, quick meanings of what each of the cards are. So here giving you what each god means on the card itself, but at the end also a quick reference for what each card actually means with regards to the tarot itself. So, very, very quick reference, and something that you can access. It's not got a lot to learn. It's just accessing it very quickly. It gives you in the end a little bit about the person who's designed the deck, and what she's got to say about things. And that's it really. It's quite a nice, small, nifty book. Small enough to put into your purse, I guess, and light enough, easy to read. You should get through the book pretty quickly. And since it's 22 cards, you're not going to have to sit over there and learn everything forever and ever, and it's not a lot of information to learn, and also or to read. And also, since you have quick reference over here, and it's got a lot of, it's quite easy to access this information, so getting to grips with the cards is not going to be very difficult at all. The cards themselves are really, really beautiful. So they're bigger than the standard deck. They are a bit big. They've got a little, a matte finish that's really, really beautiful. And it's got 4 of the trees of life, a picture of the tree of life over here. Almost looking through the tree of life through a window over here. and it's got a kind of a rope design. It's got a black background over here. And the pictures are really, really beautiful. So this is the Fool card. I'm not going to go through all the god names at the bottom over here. This one's got Vidushak on it. So a beautiful, beautiful painting. And you can see the butterfly and transformation over there. And then you've got the magician, which is Usha. And this is nice because, you know, the archetypes for the magicians are usually male, but this is nice. This has got a female archetype on it. And then you've got Shakti for the high priestess. And you've got the Empress card over here with this Shasti. You can see she's giving birth and she's got the warm sign on her abdomen over here. Then you've got the Emperor over here, Purushka. And you've got the Hierophant over here, which is Atman. And you get the Lovers, which is Purus and Prakti. Pakriti. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so you've got the Chariot over here, which is Rast. And you've got a Strength card, Bhima. You've got the Hermit over here, which is Rishi. Beautifully. The colors are really lovely. You've got the Wheel of Fortune over here, which is Dharma. Justice card. You've got the Hanged Man here, but it's just got a noose over here. And you've got the Death card. The Temperance card. You can see this woman's got two colors over here, so the orange and the green signifying that healing that's going on. And the Devil card. Now, this is a very unusual devil. Okay, this is the Devil card. And you've got the Tower over here. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment, and the World card over here. So beautifully done, very nice. The card stock is absolutely excellent, I think. It's got a really good card stock, you know, it's not going to bend, and you know, it's got such a beautiful feel to it. It's got almost like a velvety kind of feel to it. And it looks like, you know, the colors are really beautiful, the pictures are really unusual, and I'm sure you will enjoy using this deck. And like I said, it's a really good deck. I think it shuffles pretty good, you know, nothing major as far as shuffling is really easy to do. It's not getting stuck. They're not shiny. Some of the cards get stuck when you're shuffling them. So rather easy to use and easy to just pick out a card for the day and just see, you know, a Fool showing that a new beginning. And, you know, if you go back to the book and look at exactly what, you know, the god or the energy that is controlling this card and what it actually means in your life, it's quite easy to reference it. So rather a beautiful deck, beautiful as a gift. You know, it's got lovely, lovely pictures, and, you know, it's really, I love the fact that the elephant is the Strength card, you know, and that is just showing a lot of the history of India and all the philosophy that goes with it. So something that is going to get you in touch with something different if you're not somebody who knows anything about it, about Hinduism or about Indian culture. It's going to get you in touch with that, but also expose you to some beautiful art, open your mind, see things from a different light. And something I think well worth investing in. Beautifully done. It's a very, very unusual deck and quite gorgeous. And I am feel very privileged to actually have it. I didn't even know it was on the market. And when I saw it, I said, no, this is a deck that I really do need to own. So I really enjoy. I haven't used it yet, but I will be using it. Seeing that it's got so much of information in it. You know, with all these. Whatever information comes with it gives you different insights and allows you to see things on a bigger picture, so that you don't get stuck within, you know, your little situation. You now start seeing things on a universal level, and you understand why energies happen the way they are when you look at decks like these. So I hope that you consider buying this deck, or even giving it as a present. It will be, I'm sure, very, very much appreciated by anybody who receives it. They will be very thrilled if they do. Quite thrilled indeed. And I'll put the details on and links to Amazon and eBay to get this deck. And so please continue watching these deck reviews, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these videos resonate with you, or if you really enjoy it. If you want to see any particular deck, just tell me, and we'll see if we can get our hands on it and have a review of it. Or if you want any other information, write me some comments and tell me whether you're enjoying the series or not, whether I should continue doing the series, or is it something that you're not finding very, very interesting. So just give me some comments and some feedback. I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching, and take care now. Goodbye.